एंड अभी अगर डिजिटल ब्रोकिंग लैंडस्केप की भी बात करें तो व्हाट डू यू थिंक दैट जो भी ट्रेडिशनल लेगेसी ब्रोकर्स है, लाइक लेट्स से इवन टॉकिंग अबाउट कोटक सिक्योरिटीज वेयर यू आर द एमडी एंड सीईओ ऑफ कोटक सिक्योरिटीज, तो when will these players become a digital broker and how are they competing with the new age like digital brokers?
Interesting question. I think first of all, you are asking when will Kotak become the digital player? We are already there. We already have a platform called Kotak Neo, which we have built in last 5 years, completely on the new age stack, and it can be matching any of the digital offerings. Interestingly, what has happened, Kushal, in the industry is that prior to 2018 or so, you had two type of brokerage house in the industry. One where bank-based brokerages, where banks had a subsidiary through which they were giving the brokerage services, and second were other traditional players who were not bank-based but large reputed names. From 2013, 15, 18 onwards, you have started emergence of lot of digital brokers, and those are digital as well as discount brokers. They started with digital first at approach, and they also started with discounting the pricing, and that is when you have seen the third group of players who have come in the market. Of course, many of them have first used the discounting and then digital as a lever to get into the market. So today, three kind of brokers are there in the market. One is the traditional one is the bank-based brokerages, and third is our new digital players. Now, the question for the traditional as well as bank-based brokerage is that can you become digital and can you become discounted? Now, and generally, when you give this question or ask this question, you have discounts in mind and non-digital in mind. So Kotak has already become a digital broker by having a platform. Of course, we have more than 150 plus branches across India. We have got more than 1,000 franchisee locations where relationship services are being advised and given by our dealers and sales out there. On top of it, we have also got Kotak Neo as a mobile app and a platform which is matching any of the best discount broker or digital broker, which is offering the solution. So I think we have already become digital broker. We may not have become the discount brokers.
So how much time did it take for you to become a digital broker, and how was this entire journey or transition from being a legacy traditional broker to becoming like a digital broker in today's era?
Yeah, this is a very relevant question. How does an incumbent transforms into the digital broker? And I can tell you how the journey started. Somewhere in 2018, we were just watching the space and we just realized suddenly UPI is there, Aadhaar is there, online account opening is there, e-commerce was booming, and broking industry was nowhere in terms of all this digital adoption. That's when we just debated that why don't we start from scratch. We had two options. We can also upgrade our technology and make it little better, but that I don't think would be very good option. We thought, we said that why don't we think like digital and build like digital. So what we did was we just created a completely new small unit in a company, and you can say company within a company, and that unit was completely built from scratch in terms of talent. We got tech talent, product talent, marketing talent in that company or that unit completely from outside without having any current team being there. Another thing, consciously we ensured that this team should be completely young. And most of the team members in that team who built this new platform were under 30 years of age. So we consciously ensured that we have got a latest thinking. But just before that, we first thought that we need to change. I think it is very important that you need to first realize that you need to change. So thought process that we need to change was there. And that is how we implemented this small team basically built this on completely new age technology stack. And thanks to them, I also learned a lot of technology jargons, like entire platform is built on Flutter and Golang. It is completely on AWS with microservice architecture, and it has got a lot of agile practices. We have got DevOps, Azure, etc. being in place. So if you look at it, we can make it completely based on the way digital players would have done it. And thankfully, if you ask me, for us it has been an advantage also of a late entry. India also is a late entrant if you look at it in the internet space, where world started with desktop, then they started with, they entered into laptop and they started accessing internet through that, and then mobile came. India just was late in that, so desktop came and directly people just skip the laptops and move to mobile. Now today most internet is accessible through mobile, and that is the advantage also. I think the India is more advanced in terms of mobile adoption and mobile internet consumption than world. So to that extent, we have advantage that we entered late, but we could build the latest technology. And technology changes every 3 to 5 years. So any player who has entered 10 years back and he was digital and advanced at that time would have become legacy now. But now we are on the latest tech. So I can safely say that we are having far better technology as on today on our platform. Of course, we need to keep on upgrading it and changing it.
I'm curious to know, how did you hire these people who are under 30 and how did you build the young team? Where did you source the talent from?
So basically, you're right. I think talent also today asks the question that whom are you going to work
Yeah.
with? It is very important for them to know who is the company. Are they like them, and will they learn and enjoy working with them? For that, what we did was, first of all, we said that they will not sit out of our existing office. We just took a separate office, even co-working space, and we said that this team will work out of it. And this team resonate with those cultures. And second, of course, you can give the theme that this is not the traditional broking space that you are joining. You are creating something, and a lot of youth has got this aspiration to create something, and that is when we got a lot of good talent.
If you learned something new from this video, do share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel so that we can bring you the best content possible. Also, if you want to watch this entire episode, click on the link in the description box and you can go to Kushal Lodha YouTube channel and watch the entire podcast episode. Thank you so much for watching this and have an amazing day.